So thunderstorms are barreling through the region. Let's call this the 6 p.m. update. I didn't make it. It's 6:02. Dang it. I got to start over. I'm kidding. Thunderstorms are rolling through. I thought you might just like to know. Bottom line is nothing is severe warned at this time. That doesn't mean that you're not going to see some robust thunderstorms. So, how has your day gone? Drop me some pictures. Let me know what you've seen. Your comments, especially around your neck of the woods. I appreciate that. We watched the tornado situation. Not sure if it was. They called it a tornado up around the stadiums today, but it sure wreaked havoc if you were with me a few hours ago up there for this afternoon. But by and large, East Central Kansas and West Central Missouri, I'm going to show you some heavy rainfall over the last little bit, and storms are moving in through this evening. But I think maybe our cloud cover that we had just enough of today possibly did its job. But look at this. I don't get to show you a picture like this very often. This is I-49 northbound at Missouri 7. This is just south of Harrisonville. So look at that. That's the picture. That is exactly the weather situation right now in west central Missouri. If we look off to the south and the west, we have cloud cover building in along with this line of thunderstorms. It's nice and clear between 49 and all the way over past Columbia now, where that line of storms that was moving through Warrensburg a little bit ago on my last live stream picked up and really was pretty strong, headed that way. So here's the current situation. Look what is rolling through. Let's pause the radar and look around. So like I say again, bottom line, nothing severe warned. I was wondering a little bit about this cell that's just now passed over Amsterdam. It's headed toward Adrian and Passaic. I mean, it's just strong. There's hasn't been much hail. There's a little hail now. Of course, I was all ready to tell you that I really didn't see any hail. So as soon as I jump on here, it's got to put down a very small hail off in this just north of Amaret right now. Other than that, I mean, that is what we have. You do have strong winds. Watch velocity. I was just watching strong winds roll through Drexel. There we go. So heads up to Archie, Adrian, Butler, Garden City, on up to Harrisonville, where the winds are just now starting to gust through there. So that's the current situation. If we go up to the north, a nice little cell is finishing up just cross through Peculiar. It's about to go over the cone of silence there where the radar is. So we're going to lose that as it goes over Pleasant Hill. But light rain showers up and down 49. So again, Drexel, I think you guys just had a pretty good shower and thunderstorm roll through there. Looks like nothing but moderate to heavy rainfall behind it for you guys, going down to Merwin, Amsterdam, like I say, finishing up with this thunderstorm. It's going to have a good gusty front out in front of that particular thunderstorm. If we go on here down to the south, south of Worland, Hume, crossing over into the Missouri state line right now. This thunderstorm pushing off to the north and the east, but again, these will just be strong, robust little cells. Seeing maybe a little very small hail out north of Erie right now, but that is the situation as it rolls through right now. Just wanted to let you know. So we're going to watch until about 9 o'clock tonight. We may just sneak by with instability not being so bad. We're going to watch for things like this, however. I'm down here around Girard in Crawford County, Kansas. For these clustered little thunderstorms, these could still possibly be robust. But as of this moment, no new watch areas have been issued. So that's a great thing. I took those off the radar here because they haven't changed. They're still down to the south and the west, and the tornado watch for most of our area right now is going to be pretty insignificant. We pop over here to Camdenton for a little bit to find our only severe warned cell. This is just north of Decaturville, south of Camdenton and Lynn Creek, as that pushes off to the north and the east. I think there's some hail in that as well. But again, that appears to be tapering down in the last few minutes. As I work over here more central to our area, I'm seeing Cole Camp and just a little bit of south. Here is these clustered thunderstorms. This is what we may have because this is still out in front of the front. So this is what I'm watching for over the next couple of hours. It's 6:06 p.m. right now. I'm going to watch for these little guys to pop up, and they may be strong and get a severe thunderstorm warning, just like we're seeing over Camdenton right now. So let's look at this, even though it's not severe warned, just south of Cole Camp for you guys. A little bit of hail in there. Let's see what you might get up to for hail. Up to 0.43, so just under half an inch is your hail outlook there, and it's not really near there yet, but you're going to have heavy downpours. Speaking of that, I think over here on the Kansas side, where did I see it? Let me see if I can find... Somewhere I saw where a thunderstorm hung out and we got 4 inches of rain. So where was that at? Not seeing it now. So yeah, so let me go ahead and back off of the radar here for just a second, and I'm going to put up the flash flood watch area. Let me just kind of blink that at you a couple of times there. Flash flood, Anderson County, Lynn County, Miami County, and picking up about half of Cass and Bates County. Extends up to Kansas City, obviously, though. Flash flood watch significant, a little bit heavier down here, picking up Climax, Severy, Toronto, Quincy, Yates Center, Neosho Falls. Maybe that was my report. I can't find it. Somewhere. Reports of 4 inches of rainfall today. Not surprising, but a little bit too much. So we'll go ahead and take that off. We'll go back to radar, just show you one more time. Was it Burlington? No, I don't know. Creek is overflowing in Burlington. So yeah, so I think we're going to have more of those reports trickle on in through the evening. Again, not surprising with all the rainfall that's moved through. So this is it. This is our line moving through. Once this goes through, so there's lots of areas already done with this. Kansas, you've had a long day over there in southeast Kansas for sure. The winds are going to die down. There's showers are going to hang around though for a few hours, increasing those rain totals into what you've already got. Let's go ahead and look down here again. Not severe warm, but let's go north of Pittsburgh. I think out in Arma right now. Heads up to Arcadia, out to Bronaugh, Moundville, and Milo and Sheldon, possibly headed up toward Nevada. These will be strong cells. You will absolutely know when they get there. Let's check out velocity. You'll be able to see the wind gusts when those arrive. Yeah, currently gusting up just to the south and the west of Fort Scott there. See that? Picking up Arcadia. Yep. So, we're still expecting some possibly, this could be anywhere from 25, but I think they'll be around 30 up to about 50 or so miles per hour wind gusts are absolutely possible with what is moving through this evening. So just wanted to get on and give you a little update that I think you are going to see some rumbles. Look at the lightning show that has moved through Fredonia and Erie out there. Are you guys seeing that? Yeah. So heads up. I do think there are some robust little thunderstorms just now popping into southern Cass County. Like I say, clearing up Drexel. That's just about to hit I-49 where I was showing you those cloudy skies just a few minutes ago. But cross your fingers. Possibly some wind, possibly some very small hail, definitely some heavy downpours. And I think that'll be the way of it for the rest of the evening. Wouldn't rule out a warning or two, though, especially if any of these clusters crop up again. So obviously we'll keep an eye on that. Appreciate everybody joining me today. We'll watch it for the next few hours and we'll get through this evening together. Talk to you later. See ya.